We've already had a tweet of congratulations from the US President Donald Trump. He said that it was a great deal of hard work for the United States to win that joint bid along with Canada and Mexico. The president of the US Soccer Federation is promising that this will be the greatest sporting event that the world has ever seen. In terms of fans, so far it's been a largely muted reaction. Obviously, the United States doesn't have the largest soccer or football supporting fan base in the world, but it is something, I guess, to celebrate it at a time when they're not particularly looking forward to this World Cup. They haven't qualified for Russia 2018. So this is something to look forward to a little bit down the road in 8 years' time. And this stadium behind me, MetLife Stadium just outside of New York City, is predicted to be the place where the final match will be held in 8 years' time.
And Nick, I mean, there seems to be an irony to this, though. US, Canada and Mexico get on footballing-wise, but not politically.
That's right. I mean, we heard just a moment ago from the soccer president saying that we are all united through football. I think those are the important words, through football, because there's many other things that these three countries do not agree on. Big problems of late with the United States slapping tariffs on both Canada and Mexico in terms of steel and aluminium imports. Also, the problems that we've seen with the NAFTA negotiation, the US president promising to cancel that deal. And we've had problems with immigration between the United States and Mexico. So certainly at loggerheads on a whole range of issues. And then there was the falling out at the G7 summit in Canada, with Donald Trump leaving that and tweeting some rather nasty remarks to the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. No word yet whether there's been any congratulatory phone call between the two of them, but we were hearing ahead of the result of this successful bid that Donald Trump had even gone as far as writing 3 letters to FIFA saying that his immigration policies, his travel bans, all of those would be suspended during the World Cup period as a way to try and help secure the bid, but also allay some of those fears about the problems that have been going on between the US and Mexico, but also the rest of the world as well.
And Nick, how much is this bid worth? How much will be spent here?
Well, the United States promised FIFA that this joint bid would generate profits for FIFA in the range of $11 billion. That was much bigger than what Morocco was promising, which was in the region of $6 billion. So many profits for FIFA. But remember, there's also the local impact for these three countries. There will be 10 cities in the US, 3 in Canada and 3 in Mexico, which will be hosting these games. All of those cities will undoubtedly have an influx of fans. Great news for people who are running hotels and restaurants, and also potentially an opportunity to create more jobs in the coming years as well. So a big impact for soccer, for the world of football, but also for these three countries in their own individual ways.